listen, it does not need to be a new year, a new you. It just needs to be a new year, a healthier you. Because sure, okay, they trying to take us down at every front. So get some TLC products and up that metabolism and up that energy and up that immune system, okay, that digestive system. Get that all together with these TLC products right here. And don't forget, okay, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com and become a part of the online gym and shed the pounds, honey. We're starting a new challenge on January 3rd, and I would love to see y'all there. Get the links down below. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back. And yes, I am feeling much better, thank God. Okay. I guess your girl's body just needed a few days off. I'm still gonna go and get tested just to make sure. But yeah, I feel fine. I worked out this morning. I didn't, do anything hit, but I definitely was putting my body through like, some strenuous muscle exercise. So I feel better. Okay. And I just want to say shout out to Omiage. Okay. Omiage. Get you some. Listen, the moisture mask, y'all know I've been going through all this stuff with my hair because I wanted the little perm shortcut. My hair was too damaged with the blonde for that. So I can't do damaged hair. And so I wanted to cut it off, but it wasn't enough off. So we're back to here. And I'm good with it now. Now that I've deep conditioned it, now that I've put the moisture mask on it and my curl has curled again, I feel great. So we're here to talk about growing up hip hop Atlanta, but I just wanted to, say a few things first. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about how the episode starts off. It starts off with the last episode left off with this whole altercation between Kai and Pimpin over Diamond. Okay, because Pimpin is jealous, crazy, deranged, okay? And he came and put his body in between Diamond and Kai when they were over there kikiing, okay? Now, Kai was kikiing because she's Diamond. Diamond is kikiing because that's what she does. She's shaking hands. She's kissing babies, okay? That's what she's doing. That's the job. She knows how to do that, okay? Pimpin knows this. Pimpin also knows that Diamond is over him in the jealousy. She's already said this, especially when you out here having threesomes with other broads. You don't have the rights to be this jealous, to be this crazy, to be this deranged, okay? But she kind of pulls him to the side. Lily gets Kai out of the way. Bow Wow and his big head and little shoulders are talking about how, we was ready for whatever our homeboy was ready for, okay? He didn't even know. He didn't see it coming. I'm like, shut up, Bow Wow. Okay, first of all, if you think Kai ain't paying attention to the room, bruh, I imagine that if I was in jail on and off, I know some of my cousins have been, you already knowing somebody about to run up on you. You paying attention to everybody in the room and how they moving from your purview. It is what it is, okay? So for me, I felt like if Bow Wow thought that Kai was gonna go down on some bitch shit, he was sadly mistaken. And the way he handled it impressed upon me even more so that he wasn't really worried about Pimpin'. I feel like he would have put Pimpin' on his ass before Bow Wow when his shoulders even got there, okay? So Kai is laughing it off look at you with your nervous ass. You're shaking and shit. He laughed it off. Okay? Listen. Then the brat gets up to see what's going on. Y'all know she can't be around no foolishness because the brat done already spent her time in prison from knocking a bitch over the head with a bottle. She ain't got time for that. Okay? So her and Judy get up and wobble out. And yo, I swear, they two of the heaviest leg having aunties you ever seen, boy. I swear. They be walking out and it's just wobbling. I love y'all. Anyway, so Diamond tells Pimpin to calm his ass down and everybody disperse, all right? Deb and Kai talk, okay? She tells him that he needs to get his shit together if he wants to work with her. Now, the whole time the party has been going on, Deb has been circulating, having conversations with people about doing a like project, a song all together, like a We Are the World. And it's you know, just to talk about what's going on right now. And I was just like, is anybody really checking for that? Can I tell you how I don't think nobody checking for that? And if they were, I think it would have to be like Cardi B, Meg the Stallion, JT and them, you know, the City Girls. You know what I'm saying? Like Doja Cat, Saweetie. It would have to be something like that in order for everybody to care about it and to like be on it. Like they should think about that. Like they should think about doing like a ladies' night situation with all of them, and like that video would be off the fucking chain. Like, and they really should have all of them have a verse. Like let it roll. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be, oh my God. And then like do like 40% of the proceeds go into like, you know, people who need shit. Like do some like, you know, do something good from it. But I feel like if they got the right producer and like everybody versus was like I think they would be, that shit would hit so hard. If y'all are listening to me out there, please think about that. Okay, I would love to have something with all of them. The video would be amazing. Okay, the way these girls is doing the videos these days, the video, like Doja Cat and Sweetie's video was off the chain. Meg Thee Stallion's videos, like in general to me, are off the chain. Cardi B's videos, insane. Like I think if they all, you know, did something together, oh my God, I would live. I did already. I already said Doja and Sweetie.
You might want to, you know, a lot.
No, you heard what I said. You heard me. You heard the lineup.
The girlfriends, you know. Video,
yes, the girlfriends video.
Has been of that caliber.
Yes.
So you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. The City Girls. Yes.
Right.
The City Girls. I feel like with them, it would be an amazing thing. I know I just went off on a tangent, but I just wanted to say like some people who we would really love to see do a project with this many people on it. I don't know if that's this group from Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, but they don't really have much going on anyway. So why not, you know, go ahead with the thought that I was thinking when I thought it. So DJ Hurricane comes to see Ayana over at the house now that she's recovered from the COVID. And it's been about 2 months since he's seen her. She's Lysoling everything down, and I have an appreciation for a clean woman. So I enjoyed this, okay? She is still having some, like, breathing issues, and her eyes have been blurry. I was just like, the issues that people have, like, after the fact, that's the shit that makes me nervous, okay? That's why I'm going to get tested, because I need to be aware. But honestly, like, I felt bad for a good 3 days. And then after that, I felt fine. But I was like pouring into myself. Like I'm, you know, sea moss. I just got some sea moss from Mint in Ocean. Then the NutriBurst that I was taking every day. The Life Drops. Like I was like pouring into myself as much as I could. Eating really healthy and all of that type. I mean, I'm already on that. So, you know. But honestly, I felt like I just needed a lot of rest. And Tylenol. Let's not forget about the great old Tylenol. But, you know, I definitely feel like it is scary. And as much as I see people out here acting like this shit not real, like it is insane to me that you could not be worried about getting sick and then having after effects that last. Like, I don't understand. So let me just go ahead and move on from there. I'm glad Ayana is doing better. Pimpin', Diamond, and Deb are meeting up at the studio, right? And they're talking about this project. And she's kind of like waiting as more people come in, which is kind of annoying. I can tell for like the people who get there first, because we just got to sit here and wait for all of these miscellaneous ass people. Like how many people are going to come through the door, Deb? Jesus Christ. Okay. Like Remarkable comes in. All right. Then Kai comes in. And they kind of let the issues be where they at. Nobody says anything. Nobody makes any smart comments. I was like, thank you, Pimpin' and Kai, because we did not need that energy in these close quarters with Deb's old ass, okay? The last thing we need is for her to get bumped and, you know, out that chair and then roll down on the floor and hurt her hip. Like, we don't need that, okay? So I'm just glad everybody acted accordingly in the room, all right? So I think Kai then understands that Pimpin' and Diamond are together, because I don't think he knew that prior. And he's like, oh, all right, now I understand, homeboy. Like, chill out. That's all you had to say. You ain't had to do all of that. Like, and that's what I said. That's what you know, getting in people's space. That's a thing. You can't get all in people's space like that. But anyway, then Johnny comes in. And Kai is excited. And we're all excited to see Johnny. Not just because of her ass, but because Johnny is probably one of the most talented people in the room. So Pimpin asked about the vision and what platforms they're going to be releasing this on. It's going to be like an iTunes situation. You know, what's going to be going on with the business side? And Deb is like, don't worry about that. All right? Y'all just worry about being artists. That's all I want y'all to worry about. And Diamond and Pimpin are not new to this. They are true to this. And someone telling them not to worry about the business is a red flag. That means you're going to try to fuck me on the back end. That's what this that's what this right here sounds like to me. And with Deb Adney's, you know, history, I wouldn't be so quick to ignore that either. You know what I'm saying? Child, this is definitely going to be an issue, y'all. So Ayana meets with Bao and them. Okay, it's some other people too. I don't know what that boy's name is, but he said he having a party or whatever. And we'll get to that later. But anyway, I still haven't learned everybody's names on this show. And some of y'all are just not interested. I'm sorry. You know, I a little bit don't care. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? But whenever we see him, we see Bow Wow. So he, you know, he is Bow Wow in them. You know what I'm saying? To me, anyway. But yes. So they went and throw axes. They went to throw axes. That looked fun. I want to do that. And Ayana is nervous. This is the first time she's been out since she got the COVID. And it is definitely an anxiety situation. Like, I don't care what anybody say. Whenever I go out, as much as I'm happy to be out and I want to have a good time, it is in the back of my mind that, well, this could make me sick. I might die. You know, that's nerve-wracking. And if you've had it and been sick and been down and you know you can catch it again, yeah, that's not what anybody wants. So I understand her being very nervous about this. But they talk about the situation with Remarkable. And Ayana says that basically Remarkable called herself bucking for Brandon's ass, which was a mistake. I know that much about this show, that Brandon is nobody to be bucked for. And that Remarkable probably was out of her depth talking to Ayana about the situation with Brandon. But you know what? That's what happened. And I would like for Remarkable to be apologetic about that, because Brandon was an asshole. But if Ayana doesn't want to fool with her, I totally understand her not wanting to fool with her. Okay? But I think, you know, because they're having this party or whatever for old boy, it's like, you know, do you think y'all can get along or whatever? And it's just kind of like, I don't have time for that. I almost died. I don't care. Leave me alone. Like, that's the feeling that I'm getting from Ayana. So Diamond and Brad meet up and discuss Pimpin' acting a fool at her party. That was fun. And then they get into Deb's project, okay? And Diamond is like, it started out as just a song, and now it's sounding like a few songs. And then she tells her, you know, to just worry about the artist situation, you know, which Diamond says is a yellow flag for her. Brad don't really know much about this project. As much as Deb has mentioned Bao and Brad, she has not actually talked to them about the project yet. So them hearing it, okay, from other people is going to be an issue as well. Everybody shows up to the studio waiting on Deb, okay? The Brad shows up, Bow Wow shows up, Diamond and Pimpin' are there, like, you know. I think it was, you know, eventually Remarkable and all of them was supposed to be there as well. And Brad really don't want to be involved for a few reasons. I don't think she trusts the business. And she also feels like I'm too great of an artist. Like, I'm a legend. I'm not going to get on a song with a whole bunch of nobodies. Like, if I'm going to get on a song with some people, it's going to be people that's popping. And I want everybody to remember that Brad really is one of the best rappers, like, ever. I don't know if y'all have ever really listened to the Brad rap, because a lot of people just know her from reality show and from, you know, the radio show that she's on and all of that, Dish Nation. Y'all don't really know Brad the artist, some of y'all. But Brad the artist is sick. And I respect how she feels about the situation at the end of the day. She is an artist. It is up to her discretion at this point. After, what, 30 years? It is up to her how she chooses to be in the music industry. And that comes to songs, people who want to do songs with her. All of that is up to her own discretion at this point, and I can't be upset with her about that. Okay, so that's, you know, two things. And then she don't really want to deal with Johnny. She had Johnny gonna be on this project. You know, she ain't really trying to do it because nobody wants to be bothered with Johnny and the antics, okay? All of her shenanigans. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been watching reruns of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and Jocelyn is on the forefront. Shenanigans. So when Deb came in and realized that Bow Wow and Brat were already there, that made her upset. But I'm like, if you didn't want them to know, then why were you going around talking to everybody about them being a part of this project? Like, you should have known eventually they would find out. Like, that's just stupid to me. I think this is like, you know, made for the show drama, to tell y'all the truth. I really, really do. But ultimately, Brad is like, I'm not about to get on a song with a whole bunch of nobodies. Like, I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like I have to do that. I also think the whole idea of the song is maybe not the best. Who wants to, you know, they didn't want that back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason they wanted it is because of the people that was on that song. But how many times have y'all went back to listen to We Are the World? We are, yeah. Like, how many times? I know they had different people from different genres. So this wasn't even just all one genre like Deb is trying to do. It's just, for so many reasons, it's wrong. For so many reasons, the answer should be no. Okay? Like, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. Like, look, Brad was like, I'll do a song with Bow Wow. I'll even do a song with Diamond and Pimpin'. But I'm not about to get on no song with Johnny. And I'm not about to get on no song with Kai. I don't know him. And let's be clear, Kai can rap. I heard him in a like little interlude part when he was in the studio, and Kai is talented. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him live with wanting to be a rapper because he actually does sound good. You know what I'm saying? And I also think even though he's 30, he's younger enough and close enough to people that can help him that this can actually happen for him. This is a real thing. He's already on this reality show. If he puts out a halfway decent song after being on this show for one season, it can work in his favor. You get a good enough fan base of people that want to hear what you gotta, you know, say and all of that type of shit. You put out your music and people stream your music, you make your money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you do little shows, you get your social media platform shit popping. Like, there's a way to make this happen for him. So at the end of the day, I won't like dismiss what he wants to do now that I've heard him rap. And I feel like everybody else should give him that chance as well because he actually is good. Remarkable is the only person that I'm not aware of. Like, I already know what Johnny can do. And Johnny, like I said, is one of the most talented people in the room. So them not wanting to be on a song with her is all due to her antics. And like I said, the shenanigans. Okay? So Deb is getting upset because Brad is making too much sense about why this won't work, specifically for her. Deb is starting to get upset. So Deb wants to point out that I haven't heard hits from any of y'all. You know what I'm saying? She went at Diamond, but she meant for everybody. She didn't want to say that shit to Bow and Brad because in essence, she needs them because they're still stars at the end of the day. Like, people know who they are versus some of the other people or even versus her. Okay. But at the end of the day, she was upset, and the way Deb roll is she's not going to let anybody talk to her any kind of way or punk her. Okay. So she got upset and said, well, fuck it then. We don't need to do it. Okay? She's that upset. All right? We don't need to do it. Brad was like, bitch, then bye. Like, so Thunder Thighs gets up and wobbles out. Okay? Because she doesn't have to deal with this shit. And I also feel like she's wobbling because she has so much on. Like, the Brat always feels like she has so much metal on her body at one time. From the shit in her hair, to whatever's on her jacket, to whatever's on the shirt, to whatever's on the jeans, to whatever's on the bag that she's carrying. Like, at any given time, the Brat is walking around with about 45 additional pounds on her just from the bedazzledness of it all. So, sorry. So, she really be wobbling. I'm sorry. I'm getting it together. So then, you know, there's a running of the outside situation. And now Brad is like, I don't know what the hell wrong with Deb. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the issue is. Child, Deb needs some help, y'all. Deb needs to go talk to somebody every now and again because she got some issues, y'all. And it shows in the way she deals with people. You know what I'm saying? She's like somebody who has lost their power and doesn't know how to deal with that. They don't know how to just go off into their little corner of the world and be happy. They have to feel like they're a boss over somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's why her old ass on this show that's supposed to be about growing up hip hop. Okay, it's growing up hip hop, Deb. Okay, everybody on your side of the world is grown. Okay, meaning all your kids and you are grown. There is no growing that's happening. The only reason Bow Wow and Brett and them are allowed to be on here is because they bring some actual like validity to the situation. They did grow up hip hop. For real, like in it. You know, it may be Waka, but I feel like in essence, it really isn't a reason for Deb's character on this show because she doesn't really bring anything to the table besides mess. She's not really giving the artist a platform. Not really. They don't need her for that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she's always doing things like this so that she'll have relevancy throughout the season. Because if not, then she's just really a bump on a log screaming at people, you know. But that's just how I feel about it. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoy the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Subscribe to my secondary channel, Relax with Blue. Okay, I'm going to be getting back into doing more vlogs and lives over there, y'all. I've been meaning to. We're going to talk about my skincare routine. We're going to talk about what I do with my hair. So that's going to be coming in like the next week. So be looking for that. All right, y'all.